Once upon a time. Okay. There was this wealthy tatay, a wealthy father, manggaranon gid ya. Okay, rich father and his son went shopping. Nag-shopping sila in an expensive shopping mall. Okay, very expensive gid nga shopping mall. Ang mabakalda, malahalon. So, on their way back, after nila shopping, okay, pabalik na sila sa ilang car. On their way back to their car, a poor boy approached them. May nagpalapit na bata. And then he cried. He cried ang balsang bata, "Please help me, sir. Please help me, sir. I don't have any more clothes to wear." Muna ang balsang bata, "Please help me. Why na ko clothes nga masuksok? Please help." So the rich father threw a glance at the poor boy. Pagtanaw yung ginatulok yung bata and felt compassion for him. And his clothes were ripped and shredded. So ginatanaw sa sang tatay. Doon naluoy ang tatay. "How old are you?" Yung pamangkot siya. He asked him, "How old are you?" "I'm 10, sir." Niya 10. So he responded, 10 pa lang siya, ang balsang bata. Then the rich father said, "Well, my son is 10 too. Pareho ka mo. And I presume that his new clothes would fit you." So the father turned to his son, turned to his smart looking son, stylish, fashionable looking son, tulok ya sa tatay. Ang balan niya nga bata. Ngalan sang bata si Jeff. "Jeff, don't you think it would be generous? It would be generous of you to spare some of your new clothes we have bought, so we could come shopping tomorrow to buy more." Siyempre, the boy whispered to his dad, "It's okay, Dad. It's fine. It's fine." So ang balansa nga pwede igaanta niya sa mga pinamakal nga shirt mo, new clothes mo, pwede tadiya buwas ka balik, mabakal liwat. And then ang balsa bata, "Okay, Dad, no problem." So the rich father then opened their shopping bag. Ginabrihan nilang bag nila and took out few clothes which he handed to the poor boy. Ginatag niya sa poor boy. And pagkabaton sang bata, his face lit up in excitement. Makita mo gid sa guyaya ang excitement. And then the father inquired, hambal sang tatay, "May I know where you live?" Din ka star? "May I know where you live?" And then the poor boy replied, hambal sang bata, "I live under the bridge right down the street." Imagine guys, tariling bata sa dalum to sang taytay. And then he expressed deep gratitude. Grabing pasalamat sang bata kay tinggaan sa mga clothes. Who expressed deep gratitude and watched the father and his son as they walked into their car and drove away. So grabing pasalamat siya samtang gatanaw siya sa bata kag sa tatay. So they drove away. And 3 months later, 3 months, 3 ka bulan ang nagligad. 3 months later, the rich father drove down the street. At itong rich father looking for the poor boy. Ginapangita itong bata looking for the poor boy under the bridge. When he found him, sa nakita na to katatay, he found him. He took him to the car and brought out boxes of clothes. May madala sa mga clothes. Boxes of clothes. Dumudamo. Shoes, bags, and toys. Kompleto. And he said to the boy, "They are my son's belongings. Iyan isang bata ko, but I'm giving them all to you now. Imo na ni." So syempre na-surprise ang bata natingala. The boy was surprised and couldn't stop crying. Hindi siya ka-believe. Grabe pasalamat niya. Gahililibion sa siyang pasalamat. Kaya na-surprise gid sa. And he said, ano nga bal sa bata? But how about your son? How about your son? Wouldn't he need them any longer? Hindi yan na nikinanglan? Paano na siya? And then the rich father said, no, hindi yan na kinanglan because he is in heaven now. Ara na siya sa langit. He is in heaven now. My sweet little boy died some weeks ago of terminal cancer. He is gone. He had lived with cancer for 3 years, and we had known all along that he was going to die. So, I'm giving this to you. It was emotionally very difficult to watch him enter the final days of life. Do you know that on Jeff's deathbed, kabalo ka, sang ara na siya sa iyang deathbed, anong hambal ni Jeff? He said to me, ginambalan niya ko, Daddy, when I'm finally gone, could you give all my belongings to the poor boy we met outside the mall? Could you give all my belongings to the boy we met outside the mall? The boy who has nothing, wear rags and sleeps under the bridge. So the father paused for a moment. With tears in his eyes. Grabe gatulo ang luwa sang tatay. And then he concluded, hambal sang tatay, you may be poor, but you have no idea how blessed you are to have life. Grabe naman mo nang hambal sang tatay. You may be poor, but you have no idea how blessed you are to have life. Something that money can't buy. I could have bought 100 lives for my son if it was possible, but no. You may have envied my son's expensive lifestyle, but I'm sure you didn't know about all his struggles and health challenges. That is how life is. That's the end of the story. So anong morals ng story ta tonight? What's the moral of the story? Kita tanan, all of you, ikaw, you, tananta, we often compare our lives to others, di ba? We compare our lives to others, forgetting that life doesn't come with perfection. Reason why everyone goes through difficult times. So instead of being jealous to others, instead of envying others, I think we should focus on watering our own grass and building our own path. For as long as there is life, there is hope. So as long as there is life, hope follows. And always remember the story of the poor boy who did not have clothes to wear, but was gifted clothes by the rich boy who didn't have life ahead of him. 7:43 na. So if you like the story tonight, I want you to comment and I want you to send your reactions at text line. Good evening.